So what do you do if you find a pile of fire ants in your yard?
First thing is you want to treat it as soon as you see the mound so that you don't get other mounds to pop up. And the best way is to put out a bait, a chemical bait like this. You treat the mound itself and you go around it twice, but then also treat the yard around it so that they don't spread. One method that is effective is hot water. Now you don't want boiling water, and you need to be careful because hot water, you can hurt yourself. And you'll have to apply it 3 or 4 times and be very careful when you're that close to the mound. So that is an effective way, but it takes a little bit of time. Now there's a myth out there. You may have heard of rice, putting rice on ant mounds.
Okay. I haven't, but that's interesting.
The thought was that they eat them and it makes them explode once they get water. Well, the adults don't actually eat solids, just liquids. So that is a myth, so don't try that method. After a rain, you'll often see a ring of mushrooms. That's called a fairy ring, and that actually is a fungus. So in order to get rid of that, you have to treat it with a fungicide like this, Infuse. Now, you'll also sometimes see single mushrooms kind of pop up in different spots. That's actually a different thing. Mushrooms thrive on decaying grass or even mulch. So when you see grass like this and you see a lot of thatch brown underneath it, they can feed on that. So you'll want to take a rake and rake that away. They also show up.
That's your organic method.
Yeah. They also show up where you have like soil that is not draining well. So aerating your yard can help that too.
Can you eat any of these mushrooms?
No.
That's a good question though, right? That's a great question. All right, the other issue is just bugs flying around this time of year. I feel like, especially after the rain, there's a lot of flies and even mosquitoes.
Yeah, and you can spray your yard. They're yard fogs so that you can spray before you go out and keep them away.
Is that safe?
It is safe, yes.